5 in the morning, Walmart parking lot. All I got is time. Waiting on temp services to open so I can hopefully get a job. Oh, I gotta get my coffee. All right, where I left off. Had the little fog of war radius, a little diagonal shooting out. All right. I think I might add some treasure on it, or just items, or at least the beginnings of it. We'll do that. Oh well. Torsion spells, blah blah blah. I don't even have treasure on here. Let's see. What else is there? Um, oh. Is that one L or two L's? Procedurally. Shouldn't it be like that? Procedurally. Man. Um, procedurally. Well, no, yeah, because the rule is just add ly. Procedural. I think that's right. Not a big deal. Um, make a little note here. I kind of thought this up the other day. Uh, you gotta have the same seed to generate the same cavern. Or maze if you was doing a maze. that's it for now. All right, so treasure. Let's see. We're gonna need. What do we need? Man, I'm kind of all leaned over here. Oh. I need my coffee closer. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's already at my side. It's kind of like when I used to smoke cigarettes. Uh, Sometimes I'd already have one, and I'd go to light another one. Oh. Or you're looking for your glasses and they're on top of your head. All right, back on task. Oh, I had a good idea for to have my own roasted coffee beans, sell my own beans. But I don't want to say it right now because I don't want somebody to take my idea. But it has to do with programming too for developers. Okay, that's enough. Let's see. So we're gonna add treasure. So we already got like player money. So I need to initialize treasure. Oh man. Let's go down here. I'm gonna go ahead on a side note. I'm gonna go ahead and genericize this. That's what my friend High used to call it. Genericize. There's really all that's different in these are what the numbers. That's about it. But I don't want to do it right now. Okay, initialize that, initialize that. I need to move all the initialize together. We're a player here. Okay. We're not using this right now. That's part of the genericized project. So we need to put that on the to-do. Let's see. Genericize. I have no idea about that word. Fog of war. Radius code. Radius as and 1. Let's say radius code to take radius as in and apply to a loop. Seems like my game takes a lot longer to make than a lot of other YouTubers. I guess because I'm showing just the, writing every piece of code on it. 'Cause this is like the 16th video. And even got monsters. Or different levels. And they're already opening CC's Pizza in this little strip mall. I guess they get in there early. Man, I didn't think they opened till lunch. All right, let's do this. Section generator. Let's put it right here. Whoops. Let's see, void. I'll leave that. I don't know if we need to initialize. We're not really initializing anything. Well, let me think. So on the treasure, when you get it, it's gonna just procedurally, not procedurally, but randomly generate it when you grab it. So we don't need to store state on it. So this should be, at least for now. Yeah, I guess we could use initialize. Really what we're doing is we're just drawing the treasure to the screen buffer. So I don't know if that's the right one. It should be draw treasure. Maybe at some point there'll be an initialize. Or create. Maybe create's better. Draw treasure. Oh. Oh, well, let's just do this. But let's move this whole thing down. Or wherever. Let's do that. Put a screen there, clear info. That's a big mess of code there. Count characters. I don't need that because we've already got that built in. I don't know why I did that. Probably because I'm rusty. And C. Isn't there an strlen string length? Oh my goodness, I'm tired. uh, but then again, isn't that like standard lib? Which I gotta pull in another library, you know? I need to have my camera on so I could have a little box in the corner showing me. I wonder if OBS will do that. I'll have to look into that. Let's see. Okay, place food in cavern. Okay, that's what it should be called. It should be called place. Why do I have my semicolon there? That's odd. Wait a minute, there should be a semicolon on that. Must have been some kind of copy paste or something in there. All right, let's do this. This is where it should be. And it should be place treasure. So let's see. We need to see how many is going to be there. Hmm. At some point, we're going to switch the, we're going to have different overlays. Right now, we have a fog of war. Remember, the screen is the actual source of truth for the map. That's the map. And then our view comes from the fog of war view. That's an overlay. And then, of course, the radius is what shows underneath that overlay. But I can see using more of those, like for treasure or stuff like that. That way you can hide stuff like in walls, things like that, without having a big data structure for each square on the screen. Of course, that's valid too. We could do that. That might even be less complicated. Have a big structure for the for every point on the map. Yeah, I could do that. I'll think about that. And then we can just draw from there. Of course, then you got to create it for each level. I don't know. Anyway, enough of this. Let's get this done. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, we need, let's see, we're at 700. Let's go up here. We got to define our treasure. Where's it at here? Whoops. There. Or, at some point, see, there's going to be a lot of different kinds. So that may change after a while. Let's go to initialize miscellaneous. Right here. So, I just thought of something. I think I'll use files for for details of things. Let's see. Whoa. Because these will be more complex as the game grows. That's why you do this simple stuff and then later, you just grow it out. Yeah. And that way I don't have to, that way you can actually change it if you wanted to. You just go, a little, edit the file. But for now, we're not going to do that. Okay, 700. All right. For now, it's just gold. But later, it could be weapons or whatever. Oh, let's see. Guess we could use that. We could use the same as place food in cavern, as long as it's not a floor. See, at some point, you're gonna have stuff in walls too. That's why you need that overlay at some point, so you'll know that. Or you gotta have some kind of data structure. Lots of ways to do it. So this just does one. I don't know how many we're gonna do for the whole thing. Because it could be 0 too. Let's see. Count equals 0. So yeah, I guess so. Probably a random. Can't be too many. But you know what? Let's do like, let's say 5. Let's do like 3. Um, yeah, mod 3 plus 1. That way it's at least 1. Well, no, let's not do that. Let's make it 4. That way you can have 0 to 3. Whoops. And let's see. Count. Place. Then we need this here. Except I don't think we need that third line. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that just to make it easier. For now. Just copy that. Oh, come on. That way if count's 0, then... Oh, that ain't right. Ooh. can't see my keyboard. Come on. The hell is everything? I really need a backlit keyboard. So for now, it only puts it on a floor tile. There, so we do that. Also, we need to not cover the food. But there's another thing, if we had state objects or overlays, then we could have both of them in one one tile. Okay. So we got that. Oh wait, we gotta. Man, it's cold. Start the truck. All right. Yeah, we gotta refactor all this. Each direction will give you a different amount of food, whichever way you come in at. Let's add this to. Let's add treasure to this. Come on. Left there. All right. Treasure. All right, let's watch our money. Yay, I got 6 or 5 gold. Woohoo. Oh, we gotta put traps in too. I forgot about that. You should walk on a trap. All right, so found gold. What about our food? Where's our food at? Let's see if it erases the message if I eat food. Ooh, more treasure. Yeah. Woohoo. Boxed in. Oh, there it is. All right, let's watch down here. I want to see if if it erases everything here on new messages. Okay, yeah, that's good then. All right, that's it for that. All right, treasure is in. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you like this stuff, if you like watching me do this, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Uh, that's it. Have a good day, guys. I will see you later.